That's amazing. So when you look at it present day, you said that you've seen a lot of progress. What would you say the biggest thing you've seen? Has it been upkeep, like the neighborhoods are,
A lot more pride and boldness.
Okay.
We tended to kind of not rock the boat.
Uh-huh.
We have everything we need here. We'll be quiet, and this is fine. This is home. Feels like home.
Uh-huh.
And now I think most the newer generations are bolder.
Mm-hmm.
They have more input. They are brave enough to say, yes, this is who we are, and this is where we come from,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good.
That's amazing.
We used to try to fit in,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's like, no.
Standing out more.
We are Americans.
Uh-huh.
We're Texans.
Yes.
Even I'm a transplant, but I'm almost a Texan. And we're Amarellans. This is
Yes.
where we live,
Yes.
and we take pride in that. I love the fact that Amarillo has preserved a lot of buildings, a lot of the older parts of Amarillo, not just in the barrio, because I see some places that they do away with everything. And the fact that we've tried to preserve a lot of our culture,
Yes.
not just ours,
Right.
but everybody that comes here, has their own little place, and that they feel more comfortable. At the same time, they are free to spread out however
Yes.
they want to.
That is good. So now, as you look around and see the progress, what are your hopes for the future of this area?
Well, the fact that we see more people of different races in public office, in the professions, doctors, nurses, store owners, business owners. Pantex has been, something that really changed a lot of things. Back then, what we had was the military base. When I was growing up, that was the biggest draw. I think, that was what we knew about Amarillo, was the military base out, there. And when that closed down, we kind of thought, well, what's going to happen? Then there was Bell Helicopter and Pantex. All that.
Yeah.
This was all before I will be in all these other places. But there's been more opportunities. We saw more people in management, in ownership, and people were encouraged.
Yes.
I started my career in El Paso. My husband was in construction, and we happened to spend some time in El Paso. And I started slow and into my LVN career. I came here and started working at Baptist Hospital.
Oh, really?
The old Baptist and I mean, it was like, you make your own schedule, we furnish your tuition, you keep up your grades, and you've got a job.
Wow.
And so that was how my career developed. Almost everywhere, they have programs that will push education.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. So tell me how you got into your career. Tell me your career and then how you got into it.
I was a registered nurse for many years, but it started way back, and again we go back to culture. My grandmother and my aunt were what is called a curandera, the medicine woman. And they delivered the babies, they took care of all kinds of injuries, they knew the medication. And my cousin, who was my Aunt Rose's oldest daughter, she had no inclination, so I was picked. By the time I was 13 years old, I was delivering babies with my aunt. But we came to Amarillo, and it was a little different here. So I got interested in nursing. I had to stay in there. I had to stay in there. And I started out I took my RN training, and then from there on, I went back, and altogether, I took like 4 years to get my registered nurse. And like I said, the Amarillo community helped me. The Renterias helped me to go to state board. The Aldaretes were instrumental in getting some of my student loans. And
So definitely community.
community.
Always, and
Okay, the
helping each-
Aldaretes,
Yes.
the Renterias, they were very, very strong people. They still are, I think.
That's amazing.
Very conscious of keeping us together and pulling each other up,
That's amazing.
the hand up.
Yes.